Hey guys, welcome to day 18 of Vlogmas. Super excited to be back again today. It's gorgeous outside. I just got back from walking the dogs and I actually, even with this outfit, didn't even need to have a coat on. Like, it is gorgeous for a December day. So don't mind the hair, just also took a shower, so it's still wet and working on drying, but that's okay. It should be good by the time I actually get to work. I wanted to show you what I got done last night. Oh my gosh. So I told you yesterday that I was feeling in a crochet mood and I thought I was going to go work on my bigger squid that I have started on the hook, but I really wanted to get that part of the Aventina that I had messed up, where I had not only like got my yarn sucked in through the wrong stitch, but then also completely did the wrong side, the wrong pattern on the wrong side. So I pulled it back and got really excited. And not only did I finish the green section, I was watching Outlander at the same time, so I had an incentive to stay up. But not only did I finish the green section, which I adore that color, and I love the little, how it like pops against the lighter colors as well. And I got a couple of rows into the next color. So I think this is color number 6, if I'm not mistaken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so color number 6 I'm up to, so very excited about that. And my leftover green can go ahead and join our scrap pouch right here. I'm loving how this is working out. It's very convenient. So I'm probably going to take this to work with me today as well. Might also bring the squid just for fun. I started 2 more classes, so I should have some webinars that I can watch if the office isn't busy and I'm not going to bother anybody. But it is going to be another late night tonight, but that is a-okay. Because I'll have plenty of time to get stuff done. Got some big projects at work, so it'll be fun. Okay, anyway, let's talk about projects at home. Still have not added anything to my off-kilter rug. That's got to be a priority like today and tomorrow if I can. But let's go ahead and open up day 18 of Advent. So we'll go ahead and start with the hedgehog fibers as we usually do. That's pretty as well. Very like minty green, little pops of orange and green in there as well. So that'll be fun to add. And then I think I calculated it, and there are 4 more days of 18, 19, 20, 21. 4 more days of the Magpie Fibers Advent. And I think I get 2 more yarn colors, so I'm expecting 2 yarns and 2 like knitting gifts, I think, if I calculated correctly. We'll find out. But today sounds like yarn, so let's go ahead and take a look. Aha, it is yarn because today's color is Virgo, and it's another really pretty purple. Again, kind of it goes with my shirt, a dusky purple with some flecks of color in there. So super pretty as well. I'm really interested to see what all of these look like lined up. They tend to be in kind of like this blue-purple, like kind of oatmeal sort of palette, and then there's like 1 or 2 colors. There's a blue that I already put into my For Granny shawl, and then that like minty kind of blue-green that was several days ago as well. So curious to see what it's going to look like all put together. But I think that's it for this morning. I'll move my stitch marker on my project, wind these up, and then get to work, and then hopefully see you guys later. On the 19th day of Vlogmas, another present came in the mail. Well, it didn't actually come in the mail today, but we're gonna open it today. So I said this the other day when I also bought something else off of an Instagram ad, but I see the ads for the canvas desk lamp all the time on Instagram. And I'm not normally somebody who orders things off of ads. I think I come from a generation where if it was advertised that way, it was junk. And if you bought it, you fell for their scam sort of thing. But I was watching somebody else's YouTube channel. I'm pretty sure it was Crochet by Jenna. I'm not 100% sure, but I think those were the videos that I was watching. And it looked like she had one of those canvas lamps in the background. And I'm like, I don't know, well, maybe if somebody else has tried it, maybe I should try it too. So what I got, first of all, hate FedEx. UPS guy, fabulous. USPS people at the post office, they're not bad. They're pretty good. FedEx, why do we use them anymore, people? Like, we need to do something about this. So it was one of the days where it was pouring down rain, and the person left the box, paper box, by the front door, didn't bother to put it in a bag, even though it was going to be raining all day. And because of the way, like, the overhang of the front porch works, like, it was right, like, where water was pouring down on it. So when I finally got home, I, like, picked up the box, and water was, like, flowing out of the bottom of it. I'm like, this is great customer service. But anyway, Canvas had wrapped its packaging so well that there was not even a hint. She probably was like, is there a hint? There's not even a hint of water damage to the box that was inside the sopping outside box. So kudos to them. It is kind of expensive, so fingers crossed that it actually works. But what I got was the weighted wood base in ash. I actually wanted like the walnut one, but they were having a sale and they were all out of that one. So I got the ash. It'll be fine. It'll look great. And then the black canvas lamp with desk clamp module. And so basically when I bought it though, I bought the lamp with the weighted base, but they, in their like record keeping, separated out. So it's mix and match. They've got a bunch of different options for the bases, and you can choose, I think, white or black for the clamp up top. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we have. Let's go ahead and start with the base, because we're gonna need the base to set the whole thing up. So it comes in a box like this, weighted lamp base, and it is really nice and hefty, which I find that like my tripod's pretty good, but when I start really playing with like the arm that tilts and stuff, like it does get a little side heavy on occasion. So I'm excited to see how this works. Nicely packaged inside. Let's get rid of the foam. And there's the base. It's nice. No complaints there. Looked like what I ordered. Oh my gosh, I need another trash bag. It is trash day, so we'll be able to take that out. All right. And then the Creator lamp is the top piece. I do like the branding on their box. So we came with a nice little intro card, a little information about them on the back. They have tutorials, they've got an Instagram, they've got an email, they put their headquarters address. So that's really nice because you can definitely get a hold of them. I hate it when you order from companies and you're like, you have no idea where something came from. If it's not working out properly, you don't know like how to get it fixed or how to use it. The fact that they have tutorials for a lamp, I think is also really great. Oh, this is cute. Inside the box says, invest in you. Oh my gosh, come on, close. There we go. Pop that to the side. All right, so we have a little light box that was inside, and that has a clamp. So I think this is the mount that if you just want to use the light on like the edge of your desk. So even though I ordered the base, it looks like they still gave me this just in case, so that's really nice. And then we have the plug. It's a USB, a wrench, and have a clear sticker. You can't see it because it's on a yellow background, but it says Canvas. And it looks like there's a little manual, and it tells you what all is inside. There you go. All right. It's like a quick guide so that you can get it set up right away. And on the back, it tells you how to work with the different settings of lighting, and it has all their like contact information at the top. That's really well done. All right. So instructions. All right, let's get this last piece of bubble wrap off. All right. Okay. So it says, I could really use this lamp to show you how it goes together. It just says insert stem. Ooh. Into base. That was pretty easy. And then there's like a little, doesn't tell me to do it, but I think there's like a little tightening stem. Oh yeah, a little tightening stem. Keep that in place. It's not super, what? Yeah, there's no hole for it to go into. It's not like super sturdy, but it's not falling over either. So we'll tighten that how we can. Okay. Install universal smartphone clamp. And it looks like mine is already attached. I think there's maybe one that you can like buy separately, but this one came with it. So that should be all set there. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, there's a car out front driving next to somebody who's walking a dog, and they're like chatting. So my dogs are like, there's a car and a dog. Oh my God. So anyway, then we just have to insert phone, configure the lamp. It says there's a way to like loosen the inner, well, it does spin a little bit. Okay. Loosen the inner ring. Oh, right there. Nope. Yes. Maybe. No, that's for the clamp. I don't see anything too loosen. Maybe this one just spins. It has a little knob to help with that. All right. Shall we switch lamps and see what happens? Let's switch lamps. All right, so we are all mounted up. I did end up moving the phone clamp over. There are actually 3 settings. You can put it on like the front, the middle, or the back, probably depending on what kind of phone you have and where exactly the camera is. But I felt like mine would work better in the middle. I got it all plugged in, and so it has like an on-off button for the light. And then you can make it brighter or less bright. I'm trying to see like what the color looks like, so I'm not sure. And I don't like this like reflection here in the middle, but I'm also just on top of my IKEA shelf. I don't know if it would make a difference if I had like one of my backdrops. So there's also 3 different light settings depending on what you want. Let me see if I have, let's get a back. All right, that helps a little bit with the glare. And I will say at the base, if I extended that like initial leg that goes into the base over more, the base does start to tip. But I moved it back a little bit and it seems to be better. All right, let's see. All right, so that's what it looks like with that. I do have an overhead light on. Let me turn my overhead light off and see if that makes any sort of difference. I don't know, it's hard to tell. Let's take a look at some colors. Oh, my hands look terrible. And I cut myself. Look at that, guys. I don't know what happened there. Here's our black and white rug. So let's check that. You can even like see, let's play with our brightness a little bit. And it's as bright as it goes. You like can't even see the stitches. Let's try a different color. Oh, that's interesting. do you see how my camera adjusted? So like, it takes a second. So it's like really blue and then it adjusts. Really yellow and then it adjusts. That's interesting. So there's that. Let's move you up a little bit, see if that makes a difference. I need a bigger, I need a bigger backdrop. Can I zoom? It's a little bit better color-wise. It'll be interesting to see when I actually go to get the footage off my camera. All right, let's turn the overhead light back on and see if that makes a difference again. All right. We'll go with that and we'll see what happens. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that to the side. And let's go ahead and open our advents underneath here. Although I think I'm gonna have to get a manicure and like moisturize, because if we're gonna be doing this lamp, we're getting too close of a look at my hands. So there's day 19. Ooh, that's snazzy. It's a little yellow, but it's kind of like, I don't know, it's very springy in its color. Let's go ahead and take the end off. Again, it's one of those potluck skeins. And that's what she looks like. All right, so we'll go ahead and set that to the side. And we'll wind that up later. Here is our Magpie Fibers, day 19. It kind of, no, I don't know. I was gonna say it sounds like yarn, but now I don't think it does. Let's see what kind of card we have. Oh, it is not yarn. So here we have Rachel, who is a Cancer. Oh, it looks like we have tea as our gift for today. Get that out. Oh, high caffeine. We definitely need that. What is this? Tea with Tay? So it's a black tea holiday blend of white, black, and green tea with hints of almond, cinnamon, and chocolate. Look, there's 5 tea sachets. It's called Winter Bliss. I really like the packaging. Not really a tea person, but I wish I was. That's super cute. Sorry, I'm sniffing off camera. It smells really nice. We might have to suck it up and learn how to make tea, guys. I like the idea of tea. And I like the idea, so the farm where my sheep are right now, the woman who owns it actually sells botanical teas that she grows like on her farm. And I think that would be an awesome addition to like other like sheep offerings, and I want to do like soap and things like that. Maybe I need to learn how to like tea, but there's that. That's our gift for today. Set that over to the side. What else? Ooh, let's do our knitting. Hang on. All right, so I did not get a ton done on my knitting yesterday. So you can see there's my stitch marker where I left off. Look, I switched over to my little sheep. How cute is that? And that's where we are. So I did 1 repeat of the lace, the garter, and then I've got 1 more lace. So it'll look like that. So I should be able to finish it up today, no problem. I'm still trying to figure out like what exactly that lace is supposed to look like. Like I'm following the pattern, but it looks weird. I don't know. I think it'd be nice once it's all blocked out. You can see the other colors. In theory, you should be able to take like photographs with this light as well. I'll have to play around with that. And then this will be the next hedgehog color to go in. It looks very similar to this one. So I'm interested to see how it's going to be different. It's pretty different from that one, but it looks like this one. Yeah. I'm interested to see how I like these two guys in the middle of all of these. Like this one's pretty. I like this one too. But like these two are like really my favorite two colors so far. That's really my color palette. That's kind of like deeper tones, a little bit more muted. But we're definitely going to be going back to some bright colors. So I'm interested to see how those all work together. All right, so what else do we have this morning? We've got our light, we've got our knitting, we have our advent. I think that's it. So I think I'm gonna head into work and we'll see if I get a chance to film later or not. But have a great day otherwise, guys.